Um, Welcome everyone to this tutorial on how to create your own blog. I am one-star diamond coach with Beachbody, Sherin Stark, and I am excited to give you a quick overview of how I began doing my blog, and I hope that it helps you as you are branching out and sharing your story with more people. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If you go up here and click on these 9 squares, on just the Google homepage, it opens up this whole box right here. And sometimes you'll have to go down here and click more because your blog is not up there at the top. But mine, I've arranged that I have in the position where I want it to be. So I just click blog right here. And then my blog opens up. So right here is just kind of your blog homepage. And I've already started my blog. I've already done 29 posts and I've had 1,328 views. And when you click on this, it's pretty awesome. It goes through and kind of shows you when you're having hits, how many people are looking at it, things like that. And then it shows you how many people have looked at each one of your posts. So this one's had 30. Well, this is page views for the last few weeks. So if you actually go to posts, you can see they've had, this is how many views they've had. So we're going to pretend we're creating our own blog, and what I'll do is go up here. Oops, let's make a new one. Hang on a minute. Go back to Blogger and new blog. Okay, so now that we're on creating a new blog, what we want to do is choose a title. So I'm going to choose I Love Beachbody. And I chose my name so that if people are trying to look me up and search for me, that they will be able to find me a lot easier because they will just type in my name and I will come up, versus if they were just to search for my business name or my like page, which is Stark Fitness Results. So I recommend you use your name, but it's totally your choice. And then it can just either give you a blog address, or you can type in what you want right here. I'm just going to let it give me one. So anyway, and then you go down here and you choose what type that you want. So you can do a symbol, dynamic, picture, window, watermark, awesome. You know, just kind of choose what you're looking for. Let's say we want to do travel. And, oh, it's wanting me to put something in. Okay, so then you can say, I love beachbody.blogspot.com. Okay, the address is available. So we say create our blog. All right, and then we obviously don't have any posts or any stats yet, so we want to decorate our blog. So here's what it looks like. It just says I love Beachbody. It's got this background that it already chose to set up for you. And so what we can do is we can go in here and change this to be what we want it to be. So bear with me for a second because I haven't updated it in a long time. Layout. Okay, so let me go back to there so you can see what I did. I kind of clicked on it quickly. So you'll go in here, you'll go down here, and you'll do layout or template is what you're wanting to change. So then you can see on a mobile device, here's what it would look like. On the desktop, here's what it would look like. And you can customize it and then make it be what you want it to be. I'm going to shrink myself down so that I am not in the way. So if you want to do a basic travel like that, or if you want to do this one, I mean, there's so many different options that you can choose from. And so let's try this. Okay, so we'll go right here. All right, so here's what we chose, and then you can choose the color of the background. So I love purple. So I'm going to say, let's do purple. And then you can adjust the width. So you can say you want it to be super teeny tiny, or you want it to be really, really wide, or somewhere in the middle. So most people do theirs kind of in the middle. So let's do ours right about there. All right, and then the right sidebar, you can either make it really, really tiny, and that is this right here. So you can either make that really skinny like that, or you can make it wide, which takes up about half the page once it's filled with stuff. And again, I just keep it, mine is just kind of in the middle. And then the layout, you can choose tons of different layouts. So there's multiple that you can kind of choose from and see what you want. This is the basic blog layout with your menu bar on the side, your blog posts, and your title. You can flip it. You can do menu bar on both sides. A lot of people do this one, and one side is the people that are following their blogs. So you can go to other bloggers' sites, and then this is their menu bar. So it just really depends on what you're looking for, but I'm just going to go simple for this purpose and choose that layout. And then we can change the font of the title right here. So let's say we want it to be fancy and say we want calligraphy, and that will be for our blog title. So let's go, oops. There we go. All right, and I really wouldn't recommend doing something that's super fancy because a lot of times they're more difficult to read and they're not as catchy. Like something like this would be fun. Okay, so we'll leave that, and it says, I love Beachbody. And then you can change the color if you would like, or you can just stick with all of your colors will come from this color palette if you leave it that way, or you can change individual things. I think it looks good to just leave it in the color palette they chose for you because everything flows and you're not worried about changing it up all the time. So we'll go ahead and call that good. I do need to go back and change this to a basic. There we go. That one's a little bigger. Okay, we'll leave it at that. And we will say apply to blog. All right, now we go back to the blogger. There's our blog. So now we want to make a post. So we'll go up here to the pencil and we'll say create a post, and we'll call it our first blog post. Then we'll come here and say, I am so excited to create my first blog ever. I always thought I had not much to say, but over these past few months, I became a Beachbody coach, and I want to share my journey with you. All right, and then if you want to add a picture, you can go right here and you can throw a picture in there. I'll just go grab something really quick. Let's see. We'll go Beachbody programs. We'll just choose this. And we'll add that. And you can center it, make it right or left, large, extra large. I usually do mine around a large. The extra large usually takes up the whole thing, and so I don't know, it's kind of up to you. Some I want to really jump out, and so I'll do a large, but most of them I leave there. I mean, an extra large, but most of them I leave there. Then you want to make your font bigger because that's the smallest size. Well, that's normal size, but it's so tiny. So I usually do mine large or largest, so it's easier to read. And then if you come here and choose to highlight, you cannot unhighlight. It will always stay highlighted. I have not figured out how to unhighlight once it's highlighted. So you don't want that. And if you copy and paste from, say, Facebook to put into here, again, it will be highlighted. And the only way I've found to do that, to alter that, is to actually copy it from Facebook, put it in a Word document, copy it, unhighlight it, copy it, and then paste it into here. But if you want to change the font color, here's your options. They don't have a ton, but let's say we'll do it this tealish color. And you can change where you want your words, if you want them to be centered, if you want them to be off to the side, however you want. I always add a link to my Beachbody website and to my Facebook page. So we'll go right here and say, follow or find me on Facebook. Or visit my website here. Okay, so what you're going to want to do at this point is you want to link these. So you'll go right here and you'll add a link and you will add it to your Facebook. So www.facebook.com/Sherin.Stark. Okay, so then you can test the link to make sure that it took you to the Facebook page, and there you go, it takes me to my Facebook page. And you'll say okay. And then right here, you will do that again, and you will link it to your Beachbody website. So it's www.beachbodycoach.com/SharonG, or whatever your ending to your thing is. And again, you can test the link if you want. I already know that link works, so I'm just going to leave it there. And then we're going to go ahead and say, move my picture, and we're going to say publish. Now, it always wants to share on Google+. So if you want to go ahead and share on Google+, you're more than welcome to. I usually do. I share most of my posts a couple times on Google+, just to see if I can get more customers. But it's totally up to you if you want to do that or not. And you can either make it public or just share with your circle. And then you can make a comment about it. You know, it's kind of up to you. And then you can just say share. But I'm going to cancel because this is just a trial. So then you can view your first blog post. And there we are. I love Beachbody, our first blog post. Now, you can see, you probably wouldn't want to choose those words because they don't read very well on there. They're kind of dark. So maybe you want to try a lighter teal. So say we need to edit it. And so you can see the links. They're right here. You can click there and it'll take them to your website or to your Facebook. So we'll go here to the pencil and we'll say we want to edit our post. And we're just quickly going to change these to a lighter teal. And then we'll say update. We'll view our post, and there we go. Now it says, I love Beachbody, our first blog post, and here we go. So one more thing I did want to recommend to you, we'll close this, we'll go here, is you want to go to this overview right here, and, oh man, it's not letting me. Oh, when you go to the more, okay, it says don't track your own page views. Otherwise, every time you go onto your blog, it's going to track you. So you click on that, don't track my own page views, and you push save. So it knows that if you're viewing it from your IP address on your computer, then it won't track you. So if you're going to view it from your phone or a laptop or a tablet, you're going to want to go in there and change that as well. It shows you your audience. It shows you how many views you've had in the last month, in the all-time history, yesterday, today, and then what page views have gotten the most views right here. So anyway, I hope that helps you. I know there's a ton more that you can do. If you do need to change it, you can always go in here and mess with these later. But that's kind of what I found worked best for me. So thanks guys for watching. Bye-bye.